shop. All they talk about is food.
Here, what's going on in here? I didn't hear singing, did I? We're licensed for a lot of things, but singing ain't one of them. Hello, everyone. Hello. My name's Shoreside Sam. I'm the leading man in this show. Yes, you could call me a matinee idol. I don't do a lot in the mornings either. Right, come on, you lot. Let's be having you. Come on, it's closing time. Come on, home you go. Come on. Otherwise, I'll be in dead trouble when Ma Hawkins gets back from her blind date.
Oh, Ma Hawkins? On a blind date?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Well, whoever he is, he'd have to be blind to go on a date with her.
Oh, come on, Sam. She won't be back for hours yet. You can leave the bar open a little while yet.
Yeah,
I can't.
come on, Sam. We'll make it worth your while.
No, she'll kill me.
Tell you what, if you just give us all one more drink, I'll give you this.
I'll tell you what. You give me a kiss and I'll think about it.
Well, shut your eyes then.
I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, Molly. Oh, did the earth move for you? Oh, can we do it again?
Look out! He's coming, old Hawkins!
Oh, hello! Oh my, what amazing work turns up for a couple of dirhams and a chance of a cheap drink at the club. Never mind. Now, mums and dads, I know you're not going to worry tonight or this afternoon because this show is educational. Yes, it's educational. On your way home today, you're going to be saying, well, that taught me a lesson. Right, let's have a little look, see what we've got. Who have we got here? Now then, have we got anybody who comes from, say, how about Lancashire? Anybody from Lancashire? Hey. Oh, well, you'll recognise tripe when you see it, won't you? How about the other side of the Pennines? Anyone from Yorkshire?
Yeah.
Oh, no, only one? Must be sitting a bit closer to the exit there. There won't be a collection. You'll be all right. You know what they say about Yorkshire folk, don't you? Yorkshire born, Yorkshire bred, strong in the arm and thick... No. Are there any visiting farmers in the audience tonight? Ah, I thought so, yes. Right then. Well, it's time for a little bit of fun, I think. We'll get you lot going. Now, what I want you all to do is I want you all to turn to the person sitting on your left. Go on, try. Don't worry if you're on the end of the row, you'll get a go in a minute. All right. Turn to the person on your left, that's right, and say, hello, and what's your name? That's not bad. Not bad. All right, now you get your chance. Now, everybody turn to the person on your right. That's it. What you have to say is mind your own business, you nosy Parker. Lovely. Now look, I've got to get on here and check my profits because, see, I own this establishment. Yep, we cater for all sorts of occasions, from your intimate little soiree to your hunt ball. You could say I'm mistress of the house. Welcome to here, sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of the crooks are looking the guests and cooking the books. Seldom will you see an honest dame like me, one of good intent, who's content to be mistress of the house. And an open palm tells a saucy tale. There's a little stir. Customers appreciate the bomb fever. Try to do Now, he's supposed to be looking after this place while my son's at his night school classes. He's studying Windows 98, you know. Yeah. Well, that's what he told the Bow Street runners when they said that 97 women had complained about a peeping Tom. Oh, no. There he is. A lazy good-for-nothing. Do you know, I've been trying to convert this into husband material for years. I think I'm fighting a losing battle. Come on then, you lazy nothing. Come on.
Oh, Molly! Oh, what a shock.
Just when I thought you were starting to like me.
Right,
What? Where think you're going?
I've got to go somewhere.
Go somewhere?
Yes, I'm going to a museum. Yes.
You're going to a museum?
Yes, I'm going to a museum.
What do you want to go to a museum for? It's not raining.
I want to see an ancient curiosity. Yes.
You want to see an ancient curiosity?
Yes, I'm going to see an ancient curiosity.
Well, couldn't you come and visit me instead?
I don't think I should answer that, do you? I'm off!
Hey, wait, come here, go! Oh, I can't be bothered. Still, there's always tomorrow, I suppose. Let's get this place cleaned up. Jim! Jim, come and help your mum clean this place up.
Right, Mother. Look, why don't you go and tidy up and I'll finish up here.
Oh, work, work, work. Cook, 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 that's all I do. I blame your father for this.
Father? You never did tell me what happened to Father.
Oh, well, he went out to buy a newspaper and never came back.
When was that?
15 years ago. Do you know, all he left me was this place and his old chest.
Well, hope it looked better on him than it does on you.
Oh, gee. Not that kind of chest. I meant his old sea chest. Look, excuse me. Just because we haven't had a song for 2 minutes, there's no need to keep drawing attention to yourselves. All right, thank you. Oh.
They say Father sailed with Captain Flint.
Well, I must say that your father was very fond of the sea, yes. Very fond of sailors, too. But anyway, I better go and see what I can do about dinner. Was there anything you fancy?
Oh, something simple. I want anything in a tin.
Weed killer?
Mother.
Oh, all right. It'll have to be baked bean curry again, I'm afraid.
Jim! Sally! What on earth are you doing here? You know your father's forbidden you to see me.
I had to come, Jim. I just had to see you. You know, Daddy's bark is really worse than his bite. He's really quite sweet when you get to know him.
I know, Sally. Your father's Squire Trelawney. He wants you to marry someone with wealth and social standing. I'm just a penniless son of a sailor. I can offer you nothing.
But Jim, money isn't everything. You have lots to offer a girl.
Lets me think, actually. Oh, Sally, if I am to marry you, I must first seek my fortune.
Oh, hello, Miss Sally. Will you stop and have some dinner with us? It's only baked bean curry, I'm afraid.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Hawkins.
Well, you two go on in. I'll just blow out the candles and I'll be there. That. Do you know, I think perhaps I should have waited till after the baked bean curry before trying this. Never mind. Better.
By the smell of baccy and rum, I reckons I be in the old Admiral Benbow Tavern. Either that or the club bar. Now to find old Hawkins' sea chest and what he had Captain Flint's treasure map. All those years ago when we sailed with a Captain Flint. Oh my lodgers! Oh, how we love the sea, not to mention sailors.
Sailors?
I told you not to mention sailors!
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh, I be an harmless old ex-mat. Hello, young sir. Curses! Caught in the act by young Jim Hawkins. Where be I, young master?
You're in my mother's tavern, the
in the Temperance Club think of me being here at this time of night? Me being a down-and-out old blind matalo, I was thinking this be the sailing club. The members of what, as he knows, there's no trouble liquor of any kind.
Well, then why were you examining my mother's old chest?
I never touched the woman!
My mother's old sea chest. It was left for her by my late father.
Ooh. So that was the old father's sea chest, eh? And here I was thinking it was some sort of commode.
Well, thank goodness we caught him in time.
You wicked old man. You were trying to rob Mrs. Hawkins, weren't you? What were you searching for?
Curses! That sounds like Squire Trelawney's young daughter, Sally. Well, I'll be on my way, young master.
Oh, don't look, Sally. It's not a pretty sight. He's just been run over by a pair of passing coconut shells.
I wonder what he was looking for.
Perhaps there's something valuable hidden in your father's old sea chest.
I wonder what it could be. Well, you better go, Sally. Go back to your father and I'll see you later. After I've investigated what blind Pew is searching for.
Please be careful, Jim. It must have something to do with pirates. But as long as we're together, nothing need worry us.
You better go, Sally. Bye. As soon as it's daylight, I must examine the contents of that chest. I can't help feeling that the key to my fortune and happiness lies inside.
I've just been going through my husband's old sea chest. The memories it's brought back. Look at this. A genuine Stradivarius and a genuine Rembrandt. They're genuine Stradivarius, genuine Rembrandt. We found them in the attic when we bought this place. You know, we could have made an absolute fortune if we sold these. An absolute fortune. There's only one problem. Rembrandt couldn't make violins and Stradivarius couldn't paint to save his life. Never mind. Oh dear. A woman's work is never done. Think I'll have a cup of tea. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh. Oh. Oh, you look a proper mess this morning.
Oh, I feel it. Oh. Oh. I don't know what came over me last night. Oh. Yes, I do. Oh. Here. You're not going to try any of your funny business again, are you?
Funny business.
Yeah.
Listen, mate, when you get to my age, fun doesn't come into it anymore. Mind you, I will tell you that every time I sneeze, I get an uncontrollable urge to kiss a handsome young man.
Really? What are you taking for it?
Snuff. Here.
Oh.
Did you give me a funny look just then?
Well, you've got a funny look, but I didn't give it to you.
Oh, you are strong and masterful. You're like those beefcake hunts. They're going to dash in here, drag me off into the corner and search me for money.
You said you hadn't got any money.
Yeah, but I can always write a check.
Go
Go on, grab me anyway. I won't scream.
I'm not after your money.
Oh, just grab me anyway. Oh. Do you know? Now, you are not going to believe this. You really won't. But I was an ugly baby. Try. A little more sympathy, please. Yeah, do you know, I was so ugly that my granddad built me a dummy with a 12-inch flange round it. Do you know, they even embroidered this way up on my bib. And when they took me out in my pushchair, people used to come from miles around. They thought it was a mobile Punch and Judy show. But there was one thing they didn't know. I had been born with noble blood.
Noble blood?
Yes. noble blood. I'll tell you something, but I don't tell many people this, that I didn't know my father.
Neither did her mother.
Oh! No, but she always told me he was a peer.
Your father was a peer?
That's right, a peer.
I think the medical term is incontinent.
Ah, yes, yeah, I think that was the word she used. Yes.
No, I tell you what. I've got 2 tickets to watch Plymouth play football on Saturday. If you leave me alone, I'll let you have 1 cheek.
How much?
20 quid.
20 quid?
Yep.
20 quid to watch Plymouth play?
That's good, isn't it?
20 quid, I could get myself a man. Oh,
Well, true, but you wouldn't get 45 minutes each way and a brass band at half-time.
the trouble with you is you're not very intelligent.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, no, I'm not. Nearly got him, didn't we? Go on, I am.
It's all right. I'll prove it. Sit yourself down. Come on. Got that back?
I am.
Very much. Lovely. There you are. Now then, right. In this bag, I've got some apples.
Right.
Now, if you can tell me how many apples are in this bag, I'll let you have both of them.
Six!
Pardon?
6!
6?
Well, there's 2 there and 2 there and 2 there.
Oh! All right.
Did I get it
Try
wrong?
something else. Right. See if you can do this. Dear.
All right. Come on,
Right. It's a very small bag. Right, very small apples. Now then, can you tell me the difference between a man who's seen Niagara Falls, a man who hasn't seen Niagara Falls, and a monkey?
No. What's the difference between a man who's seen Niagara Falls, a man who hasn't seen Niagara Falls, and a monkey?
Well, a man who's seen Niagara Falls has seen the mist. And a man who hasn't seen Niagara Falls has missed the scene.
Oh, that's clever, isn't it? Wait a minute, where's the monkey coming?
It doesn't. You've been here all the time.
Oh, very funny.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Why don't you try it on someone else?
Yes, yes, I will. I'll catch somebody, yes. Who?
Try it on her.
Molly?
Yeah.
Oh, Molly's got me right. Here, Molly, can you tell me the difference between, what is it?
A man who's seen Niagara Falls,
Niagara Falls,
a man who hasn't seen Niagara Falls,
Niagara Falls,
and a monkey.
Can you tell me the difference between a man who's
Seen?
Niagara Falls, a man who hasn't seen Niagara Falls, and a what?
A monkey.
Hey,
Listen, I'm telling you, a monkey. You know. Oh, very good. It's almost natural, isn't it? You know, they say we sprang from apes.
a monkey!
Well, that monkey.
I've got it. Right.
You got it.
I got it.
They
Yes.
say he sprang from apes, but he didn't spring far enough.
Right, here we go. Molly, can you tell me the difference?
No! I can't!
Oh. Ah! Well, you see, a man who's seen Niagara Falls has what?
Seen the mist.
Has seen the mist. And a man who hasn't seen Niagara Falls has missed the scene.
Oh. Very good.
But isn't it? Yes.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
Yes.
Here, where does the monkey come in?
He doesn't. I've been here all the time.
Stone and rose. Look, never mind all that now. The customers will be coming in half an hour. Get yourself down the back to the cellar and bring us another barrel of ale.
Hey, Molly, do you want to come down to the cellar and give me a hand?
Yes, that one.
Avast behind! Who are me beauties?
I don't have a vast behind. Ah, it's Long John Saliva.
Ah, the spitting image of me dad.
They're a little slow. We'll try that one again, shall we? It's Long John Saliva.
Ah, the spitting image of me dad.
Please yourself, right one. So what you having, Long John?
All of the usual, Orix, shaken, not stirred.
And to follow?
Can you lay on the goose?
Well, I can if you insist, but I'll probably get gravy down my tights.
Ah.
And besides, we're not licensed for entertainment.
Ah, well, I think I fancy a fartouche.
Not in here, you don't. You go outside if you want one of those. I'm not having any fartouching in here.
Oh, you be a compliment, Mistress Orleans. Won't you join me in a little noggin?
Oh, I don't know. I've never knocked before.
No, me dear, I meant a little cordial.
A little cordial what?
You be looking very fair tonight, my dear, my handsome, my bird, my plum. Be a lovely dress you be a-wearing. Tell me, how does one get into a thing like that?
Well, you could start by buying me half a lager.
Ah, but I came in for a bite to eat. It'll be a cold day out there.
Oh, well, that's all right then. But remember, I must have your leftovers back. Because after all, one man's leftovers is another man's bristles.
Oh, there may be much chance of any leftovers, my dear. You've been the best cook in all of Devon. Oh, and your victuals, they're always so fresh. How do you manage to keep your victuals so fresh?
Well, that's because I go to the right places for the right ingredients, you see. Yeah, I go to Hamburg for the hamburgers, yes. I go to Brussels for the sprouts. I go to Greece for the fish and chips. I go to Cannes for the baked beans. I go to Stockholm for the stock.
Oh, and where do you end up?
Windermere.
Oh, my little darling, my bird, my plum.
Listen, Long John, don't you think it's about time you settled down and found yourself a wife?
Oh, I suppose it is. But then I guess to thinking to myself what it would be like having a woman round the house. Oh, what do you think, Sam?
Oh, right.
Huh? I can remember the words of my father even now. Huh? Be a better father than I have, Sam. Stay a bachelor all your life. Life can be a treacherous sea for men such as us to swim in, infested as it always is with bachelor-eated women. Men are a mixture of sweetness and kindness, we're generous and infinitely charming.
Our minds are strong and active, we're very attractive.
And women quite naturally find us utterly disarming. That's the trouble with women, they don't give men a chance. They slap a fella 9 times out of 10. Yes, that's the trouble with women, and men should ignore them, but they don't, and that's the trouble with men. Women are a mixture of shrewdness and cunning, so credible not many men suspect them.
Their minds are weak and pliable, they're none too reliable, and something
Quite naturally try to comfort and protect them. That's the trouble with women. They grab what they can get. If only they would learn when to say when. There'll be no trouble with women if men did without them. But they can't, and that's the trouble with men. Men are a mixture of virtue and loyalty. We need no other label to assist us.
our minds are strong and pliable, we're always reliable.
And women quite naturally are unable to resist us. That's the trouble with women. They won't keep men
And you been a-cheating me?
No man calls me a cheat and lives. You better draw for it.
Wait,
Whenever you
that
be
comes
ready.
for me. I'm busy. Thank you.
Draw! Dammy Groper, you're always a faster draw than me.
How many times have I told you we are not licensed for entertainment?
Mother?
What?
Mother, look at this.
Why, whatever's this?
It's a treasure map. It's been hidden in our old ski chest for all these years, and we didn't even know it was there. Must have been this blind Pew was searching for when me and Sally caught him.
Oh. Well, you know what this means, don't you? If Blind Pew knows about it, what other villains know about it? What are we going to do with it?
Well, we must take it to Squire Trelawney. He'll help us. But I daren't take it in case he thinks we're trying to see Sally. So, why don't you take it? I'll look after and have him while you're gone. So I'll get you a carriage. Come on, Mother, our cat's outside.
Pausing just long enough for that double entendre to sink in. Oi! You! Cabby, you with the coconut shell!
You like me, madam?
No, but I will if you insist. Oi! Madam! Do you know the way to let them pass right along his mansion?
Oh, lady, I can only have my run like that. Is it in? It is alive.
Never mind that. Whip up the horses. Just right along his mansion.
Well, lads, they've been and gone and found old Flint's treasure map. We'll have to try and get it back. Here, Long John. Barcelona has that now. You better not try and take it while he's got it. You be right there, shipmate. He be a magistrate and all. So we better find some other way.
Here, Long John. I met two women outside. They say they want to be lady pirates.
Well, bring them in, me hearty. We need every able body we can lay our hands on.
Yeah, you too.
Just the gals for that. Hello, sailor. Can we join you?
If he be up to it. Piracy, that is.
We're up to it all right, don't you worry on that score.
What? Even if there be blood spilt in the process? Young blood? Even if you have to dismember a few limbs to get our hands on the treasure map?
Oh, turn that up for God's sake. You're upsetting me tummy. I've got a delicate system, I have.
She's got a delicate system, she has.
Yes, a delicate system. I can't be doing with all this blood and gut stuff.
No, we're more your booting leg type of sailors. But we do want to become pirates because we just love those coloured headscarves.
No offence, ladies, but I don't think you'll be quite our type.
Here, you don't know what you're dealing with here. So just pin back your lugholes and listen. We want to be lady pirates.
Lady pirates? Aye, sure.
Sure.
Well, a pirate is, fearless.
We have no fear.
A pirate is heartless.
We have no art.
A pirate is merciless.
We are not
And a
merciless.
pirate is matchless.
We haven't got any matches. So, we bought candles instead.
do.
All a pirate wants is booty.
Oh, booty. Oh, well, I made these myself. Look.
A pirate wants his loot.
Oh.
I thought you'd never ask.
No! As he grunts flummox. Loot. Well.
Treasure. Oh, they like us already.
Treasure. So we must be sailing from Plymouth in search of this here treasure. Listen, ye fools. Listen. Any man what sails from Plymouth, he's sailing to his death. It is death, I tell you. And why? Why? Because we ain't got no boat. Oh, right now, that'd be right. Oh, so we'll have to get ourselves a boat.
Here, Long John. Where are we going to get a ship from?
it was such a good idea. No, me hearties, me mateys. If Squire Trelawney be after that treasure, then he'll be having himself a boat. And we'll have to volunteer to be the crew of that there boat. And then when the time comes, we'll take over the boat and the treasure will be ours. And then we feed the gizzards of every man Jack and the rest of them.
Ah, young Hawkins, come over here and join us. Barmaid. Let me get you both a drink. One cooking sherry and 2 straws.
And what would you like, Squire?
Oh, I'll just have a grog and bitter lemon. Oh, do you know the doctor?
Who?
No, actually, name's Livesey. However, we in the family pronounce it nodule or occasionally, depending on how drunk we are.
Excuse me, please, sir. Did I hear you say you were a doctor?
Yes, I am a doctor. Well, I was a doctor.
What do you mean you was you were a doctor?
Well, I was struck off.
Struck off?
Yes, struck off. Complete misunderstanding, really.
Oh, yes, of course. What happened?
Well, it was one of my patients. Young, voluptuous lady, if I remember correctly.
All right, so what happened?
Well, she was new to the area, and she didn't know her way around. And she asked me if I knew the way to Oldham. And I'm only human.
Now then, young Hawkins, I've been examining your father's map, and I believe it to be genuine. I decided, therefore, to get into a voyage to find this treasure island. I've hired a fine ship in Hispaniola. What I want you to do is organize a crew. I'm not fussy. You can choose the scum of the merchant navy. Warped, twisted men, the dregs of the dregs, just as long as they're cheap.
Well, what about members of Sailing Club?
Now, I want people to know about boats. I rely upon you to sort this out. Get me a crew as soon as you can. Come, Lucy, we must make some arrangements.
Sir, we sail for unknown shores.
What shore?
Oh, that's very good of you, my dear. Have a pint of mild bitter.
Oh, I fell for that one. I'm going to go and clean some mats in the kitchen.
How am I supposed to find a crew for Hispaniola?
Oh, Jim lad! Did I hear you say you were looking for a jolly crew to sail the good ship Hispanioli?
Yes, can you help me?
Can I help ye? Can I help ye? Well, lads, Jim lad here be looking for a jolly crew to sail the good ship Hispanioli. Who volunteer then? Garhood Grubber! Macrack Michael! Dubai Danny! Sadiat Sump! What? Be all afeared? Be all scared? You little jackals! Who will take a sail with Long John?
I say me, Long John. I make me afraid. Sail with the on the Hispanioli.
Right. Yes, Jim lad, be bosun groper.
Oh, I tell you what, sir. I've been court-martialed and disgraced for being AWOL. They don't like swallows in the Royal Navy, you know. But now I've been given new hope.
And if you join my crew, you'll be given the chance to prove you're a man.
Not now, groper, not now. You can show us your pay book later. And this here, Jim lad, be disabled seaman's son.
Oh, dear, you look as if you've seen some action.
I have that, sir, I have.
Well, tell me, what happened to your leg?
Well, you see, we're on the Spanish Main, and we was in a great storm. And I get washed overboard. And there's the lads were hauling me back on, and the shark came and bit me leg off.
Awful.
It was that.
And, your hand?
Well, we're fighting the Frenchies, and we was out in the channel, and we boarded their ship, and we're fighting with our swords, and one of them took me hand off.
Oh, jolly bad luck, that. And, your eye?
Well, it was one of them seagulls dropped something in my eye.
or dropping something caused you to lose your eye?
It was the first day I was using this new hook.
Our Jim lad, young Sump's injuries have cost him an arm and a leg. Moving along then, next we have two
Beauties.
Silence, Sump. Two able-bodied sea women who also wish to join the crew, Miss Dottie and Miss Cynthia.
Long John, I don't really think these are the kinds of women we want on our voyage. They seem a bit loud.
Loud? What do you mean, loud? We've got a certain reputation to keep up, don't we, Sim? Certainly do. I mean, whatever will our public think?
Your public what?
Charming. I'll have you know that me and Dottie here have spent quite a bit of time in show business, haven't we? Cynthia was once makeup artist to the Chippendale.
Really? For how much a month?
5 shillings.
5 shillings? That's not very much.
Well, it was all she could afford to pay them, poor dear. But eventually, though, we had to find new work, didn't we? Tried everywhere for work, we did. Yeah, we met that farmer once and asked him if he could use us on his land. He said no. He had fertiliser for that. Yeah, he didn't call it fertiliser, though, did he? No. Then we became lamplighters, but it got on our wick. So, we decided to run away to sea.
Oh, well, now's your chance to show us what you're made of. March the crew down to the dockyard. Arr.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm equipped to be all strong and masterful like. Oh, you can do it, Simph. She's always doing herself down, Master Jim. All right then, come along then. Line up in a straight line. Come on, dearies. Dottie, you take up the rear. Okay, attention. Some heels together, please. Come on, attention. Simon says, attention. Right turn. Quick march.
Mr. Hawkins again.
Hello, Cheeky. Hoping to catch me on my own, were you?
Well, my dear, I was wondering whether you're coming with me on this voyage, you see. Just answer yes or no. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right, that's settled then. Let's go.
What? You cheek? You know what me go to sea? Will you play old young thing like me with all those adventurous young sailors? I don't know now. Well, Squire Trelawney's making all the preparations for this trip to Treasure Island. Do you think he'll take us in the crew?
What's that about?
Oh, I do hope. I'd love to go on a foreign holiday with him. Oh, yes. Do you know, he's the sort of man that I've been trying to marry for years. He's alive.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I've been trying to get Squire Trelawney to notice me for 2 years now, but to no avail.
Well, with a face like yours, perhaps you should have worn a veil.
Oh!
Oh. Here, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can. But remember, I charge 20 quid a question.
How much?
20 quid. What's your second question?
Oh!
It's all right. Come back, come back. Very gently with you. Look, I'm half looking forward to going to sea, though, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been abroad before. Have you?
Oh, yes, yes. My late husband once took me to Greece.
Greece?
Yes.
Oh, I've heard the weather's beautiful there.
The weather is lovely.
Yeah.
But the food, the food can be a little dodgy.
I had heard that, yes. Did you have the shish kebabs?
From the first day we arrived.
Did you visit the Acropolis?
I was never off it.
Do you know, you're next to an idiot.
Oh, I'll go and stand over here then. No, it's all right. I'm only joking with you, no, Dad. Listen, I think it's about time we got into more of a maritime mode. No, don't do that. You make me feel sick. No. All right.
All right, yes.
Do you think we'll
What
get
you
this
mean
lot
is,
working?
it's time we got this lot woken up.
I'm afraid so.
Yes.
I'm sorry, dears. You
They've
didn't
been
think you were
sat there
coming
doing
in here to
nothing,
get away with it, did you?
Yes, they've all been sat there doing nothing.
Right, you're all going to help us with a little song now. On What Shall We Do with the Drunken Sailor? Now, I think you must all know this. What are you going to do?
But if you don't worry about it, you'll soon pick it up.
You'll soon pick it up.
The band couldn't, so...
Yeah, they'll be all right. Right, no, try it all. Let's give it all a big go and see what happens. All right, yeah, just once to try it out. Are you ready then?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Early in the morning.
Ah, terrific, well done.
Well, I thought it
What's
was
the band
about
all
you,
about?
actually.
I thought they were very good over it.
I've got to hear something, but I was just, yeah, come here, come here. I was just thinking, do you know if we ought to try them a little bit different?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. What do we do? Get
Boys
them
and
to
girls,
look
boys
back?
and girls, boys and girls.
Boys and girls?
Boys and girls.
Right.
Shall we do that?
Well, you take the girls and I'll take the boys.
No, I'd rather have the boys.
Oh, you take the Why am I not surprised? Well, you take the boys and I'll take the girls.
All right, now,
Right.
we'll do this like we did before. All right, you know,
Right.
yes, that
We'll
little
do it
rowdy
in a
thing.
bit,
Okay.
yes.
Right, gentlemen, I want you to, we are all going to sing this most beautifully, aren't we? Because we're going to sing this first. The ladies will catch up later, all right? So you'll find out as we go along, girls. Are you ready then? Gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, 4. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
Come on, girls. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Early in the morning. Ah, the girls were good.
I don't know, I think there's a group of guys here on a flood tide that were faster than the rest of
I
us.
know. They weren't bad, though.
No, it wasn't bad at all. Right, what should we do with this?
Should we swap them over?
All right, then.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Okay, all you lot
Get
sit
up.
over there.
We're going to
and
sit over here. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
Right.
Right, I'm
Okay.
going to take this half.
Half and half.
And you take that half.
Right, you are.
Where are you taking?
I'll just leave them here.
Oh, right, okay.
What are you going to do with your lot?
All right, so this is
All together?
All together.
Or a half and half?
No, we'll go half and half.
All right.
Because this lot, I could hear this.
No,
I could see a marvellous lot of people out there. Oh, yeah, you can see. Right, we'll start, all right? And then
that
they
lot.
go on.
And all of you will catch up on the second lot and overtake them, right?
Right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? 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 In the morning. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Hooray, up she rises. Early in the morning.
That lot was drunk before they came in.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, don't start that again.
Right. Well, I think myself.
Yes.
I've had enough of this.
Yes.
Time to go aboard.
Now then, Quarter Mr. Stoddy, I want you to make an entry for log.
Aye, sir.
Are you ready?
Aye, sir.
Right. Time 08:15. Course steady at 15 degrees. Conditions poor. Audience terrible. I would just like to explain, dear paying audience, that aye, sir, be a genuine naval expression.
Right, got that audience. Terrible.
Right, Quarter Mr. Stoddy. I want you to slow the boat down a bit.
Slow the boat down a bit it is, sir. Where's the brake?
No, you nincompoop. Boats don't be having brakes. You have to shout something unintelligible up into the rigging. Yeah, I'll show you. Stow faster, mizzen working gunyards! Welcome, gunyon gubbins, stow faster! Loop in your nookie pinions! Nookie pinions, look in, sir! Double cleat your mainsail halyard! Mainsail halyard, look in, sir! Stumble over your stench knots! Oh, you what? Tie that bit of string around that there nail. That there bit of string tied around that there bit of nail, is sir! Aye, hold fast the mizzen sheet! Mizzen sheet, hold fast, sir! Aye! Now then, Quartermistress Doddy, what's our position?
Well, we're starting here by this wheel thing.
Oh, you big numbskull! The ship's position, have you been a plotting our course?
No, I thought you were plotting our course.
Ooh.
Avast! Avast!
About what?
I don't know, Long John, but it's pretty big.
Long John, what's that tall, dark object looming out the mist?
Why, the Colton lad. Could it be a tall, thin Treasure Island? It's Big Ben, you fairy! 6,000 miles off course! Pick me gun up!
Well, nobody's perfect. Don't look now. Here comes the captain.
My gallant crew, is it morning?
Yes, sir, it's morning.
I do not feel quite well.
Not well. What's wrong, sir?
I feel absolutely foul. And I feel I'm going to throw up once more.
You do look queer, sir.
I am the captain of this noble ship. And
Nothing on the pier.
you're a motley-looking crew, and I only wish I knew what on earth I'm doing here.
We're a motley-looking crew, and it's just by you. What on earth are you doing here?
Though I was in the Queen's Navy, it's too bad for me, where the ship doesn't sway, it stands still. I am ill when I'm afloat, and I'm stuck here on this boat, and I'll never do without a pill.
Oh, never.
No, never.
Oh, never.
It's me liver.
No, we never do without this pill. So take 3 pills, some proof and will do for the gallant captain of this noble crew. So take 3 pills, some proof and will do for the captain of this noble crew.
Morning, Saliva.
Morning, Captain, sir. Something wrong with your foot, sir?
I've just stepped on the poop.
Oh, not to worry, sir. That will clean up, all right?
Right. I say, I've just been woken up by the chimes of Big Ben. What's going on, Saliva, eh?
Well, Captain, sir, we were on course for Treasure Island, sir, but foul winds have driven us off course.
Foul winds, eh? Must have been that damn mutton curry again.
You can say that again, Captain. The food is awful. The salt beef is blighted, and they always burn the crepe Suzettes.
That ain't all, Captain. There's no chocolate sauce for the ice cream, and the champagne be non-vintage. It's more than human flesh can stand. In fact, it's worse than the Monday night buffet.
Things aren't that bad, eh?
Oh, worse, Captain. For the last 4 weeks, we've had nothing to eat but baked bean pie and mutton curry. There's been rumblings down in the forecastle at night, sir.
Silence, Groper, you'll taste the cat.
Oh, the cat! Please, sir, and make such a change for the mutton curry.
We can't go on like this.
Back, you mutinous dogs, back, I say. Where's the cook? Call the cook, bosun.
I can't call a cook bosun. I'm the bosun.
Oh, right, no, you idiot. All right, I'll do it myself. Cook on the deck at the double.
Did somebody call? Oh, I say, it's the captain. Good morning, your worship.
Good Lord, you're a woman. I don't know, though. What's the idea of giving us mutton curry again, eh? Speak up.
Ah, yes, well, I'm afraid it was my assistant who was responsible for that, my lad.
Your assistant?
Yes.
Well, get him up on the deck at the double. Chief cook's assistant on the deck at the double.
Sorry, I was up at the front of the ship.
Keep you, gosh. Bow, man, bow.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I was chatting to that lady. What's up on the front of the ship?
That's the figurehead. It's made of wood.
Oh, no wonder I wasn't getting any response. I thought she was playing hard to get.
Fool, what do you call this?
That's all we could get.
It's true, Your Honour. We're out of victuals. We are totally victualless. I haven't even got any eggs.
Oh, perhaps the captain could get the ship to lay to. Lay to? It's a nautical term, don't we?
Keep silent, or I'll have you flogged.
Oh, you won't get very much for him, sir.
Not that sort of flogged. I mean whipped. Oh, Adrian, get me!
Oh, sir, spare him, please. He's all I've got.
Keep silence. Saliva.
Welcome.
Take her below and give her a few lashes. Some wrinkle cream and some mascara. She looks awful.
Please, sir, anything but that, sir.
All right then, buzz off and get me some decent food. I could murder a bowl of cornflakes.
Oh, a serial killer, eh? What else do you expect for 40 dirhams, Mr. Bean?
Sir, Captain, sir. There be a force ain't blowing, sir, and I don't think the old tub's gonna take it.
Can you take it, Mrs. Hawkins?
Oh, yes, sir, I can take it and dish it out.
All right, I can't be doing with any more of this. I had a hard night last night, and I'm feeling rather delicate this morning.
Well, you've come to the right place, because in my little first aid box, I've got cures for pneumonia, old pneumonia, smallpox, big pox, dirty socks, warts, thoughts, dirty thoughts, shirty shorts. I've got cures for gastropods, cenopods, rocket pods, otherpods. I've got cures for Madonna, belladonna, maiden's honour, overhot sauna, fibrositis, enterositis, duty writers, windscreen wipers. I've got flickers, stickers, extra knickers, and thing for taking Boy Scouts out of horses' hooves.
Enough of this. Right, crew, get back to your duties. I suppose I better get this vessel back on course. Haul fasteners and sheet.
Haul fasteners and sheet. Mrs. Sheet, haul fasteners, sir.
Haul close the main sheet.
Haul close the main sheet. Main sheet, haul close it is, sir.
Right then. Fold back the eider down and pump up the pillows. I'm going down below for some shut-eye.
Fold back the eider. Good night, Captain.
Ah, Captain. You've already met my friend, Dr. Hussain.
Yes.
And now I'd like you to meet a beautiful and enchanting youngster.
Oh, I've already met.
I was referring to my daughter, Sally. Isn't she as pretty as a picture?
Yes, and she hasn't got a bad frame either.
Well, I never.
Pity. But what a beautiful swan-like neck you have, my dear. And what beautiful, full red lips.
Yes, people are always complimenting me on them.
Keep silent, Sim and Cynthia. I apologise for her, Captain. She's been feeling herself this morning.
Just as well, really. Thinks you're blind, you know.
Captain, how far are we from our destination?
Not far, Squire, but we could have made better time in a ketch.
I thought there'd be a catch to it.
All right then, a schooner.
Schooner you than me.
Armed tug.
Tug of war.
Frigate!
Is there answer to that yourself?
Excuse me, I hate to interfere, but could we possibly get back to the script?
Right, where were we?
I was here, top of page 38. I just introduced you to my beautiful daughter, Sally.
Ah, yes, your daughter. Sally, Jim Hawkins' young lady.
I'll not have my daughter associated with that young man. A penniless son of a deceased pirate. I've forbidden her from seeing him.
Father!
Silence when you speak to me!
All right, gentlemen, let me give you a tour of the ship.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Saliva,
Oh, Captain.
keep a lookout on the sails. I expect the wind to rise later. It always does after mutton curry. And Saliva, in case we encounter any trouble with the natives, I want you to find somebody to organise some military training for the crew.
Oh, Captain, you can leave that with me, sir. The lads can do with a little of that. Now then, who can I organise, or who can I get to organise this here military training? The very person, young Sam.
Yes,
Get to organise some military training for the lads.
military training. Oh, you've come to the right person there, Mr. Long John. Yes,
Oh.
indeed.
Right,
Get up, you clowns! Oh. Hey, where's Ma Hawkins? She should be here as well.
I always say you can't beat a drum. But then again, I suppose you have to, really, don't you? Oh, right, thank you. My, what?
We've had a song for a while, he's getting
He's off again, isn't he? Yeah, but I have to say, despite that little outburst, that, you know, these are really very useful things. You take one of these into Spinneys and you go around going, I want 10 years off, I want 10 years off. You would be amazed at the special offers I've had. And another thing, these are really good if you need to know what time it is in the middle of the night. See, you stick it out the window and you go, silent night, holy night, and it won't be long before someone shouts, oi! What are you doing, banging a drum at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Mrs. Hawkins, will you stop that terrible noise? We are trying to do military training.
Military training?
Military training, yes.
I don't need military training. I come from a military family.
Really?
Yes, my uncle fell at Waterloo.
Oh, was he shot?
No, he fell off platform 9. He was drunk at the time.
Well, I come from a military family too, you know. Yes. My father was at the relief of Lady Smith.
Oh.
She was so pleased she asked him to come back the next night.
Please, Mr. Samser, I did sentry duty once.
Sentry duty?
Arr.
Were you any good at it?
Oh, what you do is, you draws your gun, you aims, you shoots, and then you says halt 3 times.
Hey. Did you have to shoot anyone?
Oh, I had to shoot someone. I got the double glazing salesman.
Oh, that was worth doing, yeah.
And the milkman. Oh, yeah, and 2 Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, that's good. Right! Now, I want you to think about this. Remember, the army makes men.
So do I, given half a chance.
Will you be quiet?
Oh, yes, I will, sir. I will so ever so quiet, sir. Say that again.
Shh! Oh! Oh, dear. Now, I want you to think about drill.
As long as we only have to think about it.
And when I say left, I mean left, right? And when I say right, I mean right, right?
When you say left, you mean left, right?
Right.
It's split.
Now, first lesson. How do we prevent a gas attack?
Take a couple of Rennies. Or for the North Americans amongst you, that's take a couple of Tums.
Thank you. He's getting in the act now. All right. What should we do before we fire a cannon?
Question all the nuns.
Right. Now, come on, grab a rifle. Grab a rifle. Come on. Rifle. Must be right. Oh, I didn't know. Jolly, now then. Present out.
All right.
Hey, what? No. Pick 'em up. Oh. You can't get the staff these days. Stop. Now then. That's good. You've got yours on the wrong shoulder.
Have I?
Yes, it's supposed to be here.
Oh, all right.
No! See where he's got his? Put it there.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
Oh, do you know, you drive me crazy.
Oh, I love it when you're mad.
No, I mean, you're daft, that's what you are.
I'm not daft. My sister's daft. My sister thinks she's the Almukta Bridge.
She thinks she's the Almukta Bridge? What's come over?
A couple of 100 taxis and a bus from Dubai.
No, give it. I want you to do it exactly as I showed you. Right? Now, it's like this. 1, 2, 3. cross 2, 3, down 2, 3. Have you got that? Good, right. Now, let's see you do it exactly as I showed you. Ready? Squat! Squat, slow, arms!
Up, 2, 3, cross 2, 3, down 2, 3.
I can't talk.
It's all right, don't cry. We're just having a game with you, that's all. Look, I tell you what, we'll do some marching, shall we? Look, I've got my marching boots on.
So, right? Good Boy Scout, be prepared.
Well, there's a thing. This beautiful sounds like a cue for a song, this.
Be prepared. That's the Boy Scouts marching song. Be prepared. As through life you go along, be prepared to hold your liquor pretty well. Don't write naughty words on walls if you can't sell. Be prepared to hide that pack of cigarettes. Don't make book if you cannot cover bets. Be sure to keep your ciggies where they will not be found. And certain not to smoke them when the scoutmaster's around, for he only will insist that they be shared. Be prepared. Be prepared. And that's the Boy Scout song. Be prepared. And in cleaning word and deed, don't solicit for your sister, that's not nice, unless you get a good percentage of the price. Be prepared, and be careful not to do your good deeds when there's no one watching you. If you're looking for adventure of a new and different kind, and you come across a girl like who's similarly inclined, don't be flustered, don't be worried, don't be scared. Be prepared.
Where have you been hiding? I think stuck to those terrible old wrinkly. And I'm absolutely fed up with them.
I'm sorry, Sally. Just life on board keeps me so busy. I end up doing half the work round here.
I know. That evil looking lot got us ugly, I'm sure.
I don't trust any of them lot, especially Long John. But your father won't listen to me.
I know, I've tried warning him too, but he's blinded by the thoughts of trap.
Oh! I've already told you about talking to that young man. A young pirate, ex-pirate, is not the kind of person I want the daughter of mine associated with.
Oh, well, I wish you treated him more kindly.
Silence! I've already made my decision, and there's nothing more to say about it. Dear miss, you can dry your tears on me.
So. Go. On you.
Yes, because I'm the ship's anchor chief.
Don't worry, my dear. I'm sure things will work out in the end. Right now, gentlemen, will you please join me for some lunch? It's mutton curry again, I'm afraid. Vindaloo? Yes, several times, and I still feel awful.
Or, where be they all? 'Tis time to start maturing me plans. They don't suspect nothing yet. But they will before long.
Grab up, come and get it, Oh, hello, sailor. Fancy trying one of my dumplings?
Oh, you be a comely wench, Mistress Hawkins, worthy of a knight in shining armour.
Well, I'd rather have a couple of nights in Paris.
Oh, you be a good old salt, what a shaker.
Look, I will have you know that I'm a good girl.
And so you should be. You've had a lot of experience.
Look, you can't talk like that. Think what it would do to the mind of the young sailors.
What makes you think of young sailors?
Everything makes me think of young sailors.
Oh!
Oh, Master Jim, where have you been?
On the poop.
No, it's all that mutton curry. Listen, you wouldn't mind taking over for a bit, will you? I've just got to pop off to poop and then I'll pop back again. There's some apples left in that barrel if you're still hungry.
far from our destination now, and we'll soon have the pure weight of gold and jewels of Flint's treasure in our hands. Now remember, the officers, they don't be suspecting anything yet, and they mustn't either. Oh, at least not until we find the treasure.
What we do then, Long John?
Well then, we take them to the sharks and set sail.
Jamaica?
No, she came of her own accord. Welcome return of old joke.
Say that again. Who writes this rubbish?
All right then, back to work. Come on, back to work. Remember, they must not suspect anything. Don't give them any reason to think that there's trouble afoot. Come on, lads, back to work. Off.
Oh, the villains! So that's their little plan. Well, I must warn the others before it's too late.
There you are. Jill, I've been worrying about you. What with all this work you're doing?
Oh, I'm still on my feet. More's the pity.
Oh, that's good, because...
Oh, here it comes, girls. Here it comes.
Because I'm fond of you.
Oh, Geronimo!
Patty!
Yeah, watch it, watch it. Oh, yeah, he's just like my last boyfriend. Yeah, he said that I had everything that a man could want. Yeah, big moustache, muscles, and an HGV license.
Oh,
but you know, things just don't work out right for me.
they don't?
No. Now, last week I bought a steamed pudding and it burnt my feet.
Wait a minute. What? How can a steamed pudding burn your feet?
Well, it said on the label, stand in boiling water for 10 minutes. Still, I am looking forward to going to sea, and you do look rather cute in your sailor suit. Are you looking forward to going to sea?
No, every boat I've been on's been the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, full of sailors.
Oh, that's nice.
Yo ho, yo ho, a sailor's life for me. We're going to up, yo ho. We're going to yo ho. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We're making the time to live up, yo ho. I'm with up by our and dancing up, yo ho. Yo ho, a sailor's life for me.
Here we are now. Treasure Island. Squire, I do wish you lived before I could try and tell you about Long John.
Rubbish! Long John a pirate, I've never heard such nonsense. He's an honest seaman. A little coarse, I grant you, but as honest as the day is long.
And the days are getting shorter.
Yes, yes, yes. Now look, we've got to find this treasure, so we have to study this map. Let me see. This way, I think. Come, Doctor.
Right then, right. Let's get ready and make this nice birthday cake for Miss Sally's birthday tomorrow, all right? What are you eating?
Me tenses.
Tenses? What on earth are tenses?
Then what, I have an hour before the 11s.
Oh! Look, never mind all this messing about. Look, let's get going with this birthday cake. Here! What do you think of the new outfit? You like it?
Oh, it's very nice, yes. You know, it makes you look like the chiffonier.
Oh, did you hear that, girls? He said I look like a chiffonnier.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. A chiffonnier is a large chest with drawers underneath.
Oh, yes.
All right, point taken. Right, come on, let's get going. Recipe book, please. Oh, not like that, you. Oh,
No, sorry, Hattie.
right, recipe book, please. That! Great plummets.
Sorry, Hattie.
Oh!
Sorry, Adrian.
Oh. Right. Listen, Clophead. Follow this recipe.
Right.
Oh! What on earth do you think you're doing?
Well, you said follow the recipe.
No. I'm following the recipe. I read it, you follow it. All right?
Sorry, Hattie.
And stop saying sorry, Hattie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hattie. I mean, sorry. Done it again. Oh.
Right.
Right.
Now then, to make a birthday cake. Right, first take one large bowl. A large bowl.
Right.
Okay, now break an egg into it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just get on with it.
Right.
Now add flour. Just do it.
There.
What on earth are you doing?
You told me. Bowl, egg, flour.
Bowl. B-O-W-L. Bowl, not ball, Clophead.
Sorry, Hattie.
Oh, don't. Right, don't start that again. Right, now then, let's get started. All right,
Got a bowl.
okay? Egg.
Egg.
Now beat it. Where are you going?
You told me to beat it. Egg.
Beat the egg!
Sorry, Hattie. Naughty egg. Naughty egg. Naughty egg. Naughty. Done that.
Now add flour. Not a flour, a packet of flour.
Right.
Stir it in. Stir it in. Stir it in. Stir in the flour.
Stir in. Stir in the flour.
What on earth are you doing now?
You said stir in the flour.
Stir the flour in the bowl.
That's not as much fun.
Oh. Right.
Done that. Next.
Right. Sugar. 1 pound.
Sugar.
No!
1 pound. Next.
Okay. Butter. 1/2 pound.
Butter. Butter.
Yes.
1/2 pound. That's 50p, isn't it? Oh yeah, there we go. Right. Done that.
Milk. 1 bottle. No. What on earth are you doing? Oh, right, now, listen, just shut up. Listen to what I'm saying and put a sock in it, all right?
Pardon?
I said put a sock in it!
Done that. What next?
Okay, now take the cake and sit over a low heat. low heat. I'm sure I can smell burning.
It's as low as it can go. It's on the floor.
What are you doing?
I think I've defrosted me frozen assets.
No, you're supposed to put the cake in the stove, all right? In the stove.
Sorry, Hattie.
I don't know. Oh, in there. Yeah, there you are. Oh, right. Get this finished today. Oh.
Thanks. Does it take very long?
No. It's a special. That was a bit quicker than I thought.
There's not.
There's what? Shh. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at Delia spitting your heart out. Oh,
It smells lovely. Can I have a piece?
no, you can't. It's for Sally's birthday tomorrow. Right, now for the icing.
Well,
Icing.
do you?
No, I don't. You do it.
Oh, all right then. Merry little breeze seems to whisper the wind in the tree.
What are you doing now?
Well, you said sing.
No. I sing. Look, the thing's down there.
Sorry, Hattie.
Oh, stop it, Hattie.
I found it.
All right, then let me have it.
Shall I?
Just give it to me.
Oh, yes, here it comes.
So what you done there?
No, Mahmoud. I am telling you, I cannot be holding all these cases. Isn't it, God bless me? Wait one moment, I... Sir! Come, sir. Please, sir. May I be having one tiny moment of your valuable time, sir? Would you please be holding this case, sir? I am most obliged to you, sir. Most kind. Mahmoud! Is that the lot?
Yes, Ahmed.
Thank you, sir. Most kind. That will be 35 guineas.
35 guineas for what?
We sell only the very best quality merchandise, sir. No rubbish.
But I don't want them.
We'd like to help you, sir. Wouldn't we, Mahmoud?
Yes, sir. But we never accept goods back from the customer. God blimey.
Yes, sir. You see, sir, the warranty expires upon the receipt of the goods by the customer. Very good deal. Very good price.
But I haven't bought them. And stop calling me sir. I'm Mrs. Hawkins, Jim's mum.
Questions for an old lady?
And is the lady with you a gentleman too, sir?
Yes. No.
I don't think you understand.
No.
This is a pantomime.
Pantomime?
No, Mahmoud. Pantomime. You see, it's an English tradition. In England, when gentlemen dress up as ladies, and ladies dress up as gentlemen. They call it
Kinky.
No, pantomime. Tell you what I'll do, lady. I'll let you have the lot for only 30 guineas. 30 guineas a lot. Can't say it better than that. National ring, say no more. Know what I mean?
No!
Mahmoud, am I here is deceiving me? Did I hear properly? Did she say no?
That's what she said, Ahmed.
How dare you? I haven't touched a drop all day.
Dirty postcard, sir.
No, Mahmoud. Excuse my friend, lady. Now Now then, did I hear 25 guineas?
No, and look, will you leave us alone? I don't want your rubbish!
Rubbish! Rubbish! Mahmoud, did you hear what she said about our perishables?
Sir, they're not rubbish. They contain only the finest top quality merchandise. Shipped at a great expense all the way from the Indian soup. Oh, what a giveaway!
Never done!
Fido! Dirty postcards, sir.
Mahmoud, they are not interested in dirty postcards. This is a fine, respectable gentleman. Dressed up as a lady.
Pantomime.
If you like. Lady, stay right where you are when my associate and I have a top-level executive-type sales conference. Sir, or madam as the case may be, you have been chosen from thousands of Charlies to be offered the bargain of the week.
The bargain of the week?
An echo? Oh, yes, sir, the bargain of the week. Mahmoud, show the lady your knickknacks.
Oh.
We've also got some canaries going cheap.
Well, what did you expect them to do, bark? Dick, we can't buy any of your things because we haven't got any money with us.
What? No money?
No money?
How dare you, sir? Obtaining goods under false pretenses.
You naughty people. These dirty postcards, sir.
All right, as long as you promise to stop trying to sell us things.
Agree.
Agreed.
Anything to keep them quiet. Wait, there you are.
Muskan, Muskan. Look, Ahmed, look.
Mrs. Hawkins, Jim, go back to the ship and fetch the tools. We're going to have to dig for that treasure, I'll be bound. Who are you?
Who? Us?
Yes, I thought this island was supposed to be uninhibited, uninhabited.
Oh, no, sir. We live here.
And your names?
Me, sir? My name is Ahmed. Ahmed with guns, sir. We've been marooned on this island for years and years.
Marooned, you said? Who does think they're marooned on this desert island?
Well, sir, Mahmoud here has an uncle, sir, in Bradford. What was a nice time second-hand his passport, sir?
We were wrong across the English Channel, sir, and got a little...
Lost, sir.
Yes.
I think we must have turned left at the Isle of Wight.
It was the fog, sir. Very dense for the time of year.
And we ended up on this island, sir, all alone for years.
Except for those native girls in grass skirts.
Well, my name is Squire Trelawney. This is my good friend, Dr. Livesey. I have authority to search this island for any...
Do you have any landing cards?
Visas?
Yes, sir.
Don't have any visas.
Then I'm afraid we cannot permit you to land, sir.
Beg your pardon.
No one is allowed to land without a permanent resident visa.
And how does one get a permanent resident visa?
Let the gentleman, Mahmoud.
Well, sir, all you need is a letter from your sponsor, translated, of course. 25 photocopies of your passport.
Only the information page, of course.
3 dozen passport size photographs. And you'll need to fill out these forms.
How long will all this take?
It depends, sir.
On what?
We have 3 levels of priority, sir.
3 levels of priority?
Yes, sir. Bukra. Al-Bukra. And inshallah.
photographs. Photography won't be invented for another 100 years.
That doesn't matter, sir. It takes that long to process your application.
But look here, I have authority, I tell you. Let me show you my credentials.
Oh, you dirty devil, sir.
Welcome to our finest little island, sir.
Yes, sir. You're welcome to it.
May Allah protect you, sir, and send you good fortune. May your wives be beautiful, your children be plentiful, your lands be bountiful. And may Gandalf with the 130th Nada Shiva.
Thank you very much.
Mahmoud, a feast for our honored guest. Bring on the Mac.
Say, what's that?
This is the additional Mac.
Oh, Mac, eh? I could do with something to drink.
No, sir. Not yet. Before the Mac. Before the Mac, sir.
Oh, what was that?
Sheep's eyeball, sir.
Now the Mac.
No, sir, not yet. Before that,
Before the Mac, sir, a traditional delicacy. Likes brains, sir.
Now the Mac.
no, sir, not yet.
Before that, the greatest delicacy of all. Chocolate-covered locusts, sir.
Mac, please.
Now, Mac, sir.
Oh, thank heaven for that. Mac, eh? Some sort of local drink?
No, sir, spittoons.
Where's Steve?
I'm a second relax, sir.
Not the bird dog, sir. It's the ladies.
Strange people, these Europeans. They all look alike.
Oh, well, at least we're on our own. As I say, you do look good.
Oh, flattery could get you anything.
Oh, well, give us a kiss and I'll be feathering me cap.
Well, come behind with that palm tree with me, and I'll turn you into an Indian chief.
Oh, you do look smashing.
Oh, do you know, I used to have a lovely nose. I think I blew it. My last boyfriend said I was really beautiful.
Well, why didn't you marry him?
Oh, we were engaged to be married, but unfortunately we weren't able to be married because, you see, he had this terrible accident.
Oh.
Yes, he got stuck inside a freezer and he froze solid, and I broke it off.
I just don't trust Long John.
Rubbish! He's a perfectly honest sailor. I would stake my reputation on it. Now, look, let's stop waffling and get to find the treasure. Now, where is it?
No, you've got the map.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me see. Now, according to this, we have to find a tree with an arrow on it. All look around for such a tree. Long John and his men to bring their picks and shovels and start digging.
Squire, I don't trust Long John.
Silence! Fetch Long John and his men now.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Come on.
Right, are you all there? I'm not all there. You know that. Are you all there? I'm not all there.
Say that again.
Are you all there? I'm not all there.
You can say that.
Right, lads! Let's get a dig in. We'll be having the treasure on the ground in no time, me buckos.
Do you want a hand with that? Bring a point to it. This is looking promising. That's it. Yes, we found the treasure.
Jim, that means your father's map was genuine. We're going to be rich.
Let's pick up the treasure and take it and back to the ship with it.
Not so fast, not quite so fast. This be where we be a-taking over.
I knew it all. I said so all along. I knew we shouldn't have done it.
Never mind, lad. Squire and I have got so much experience of the world, but we'd never be taken in by the likes of Long John.
How could you? You know that Jim was the only one who saw through these villains.
No, Sally, it's my fault. I should have tried hardest.
Enough! Enough! I'll be asking you all to put your hands in the air. Come on now, look lively. Not you lot! You lot!
Make up your mind.
Long John,
Ah,
what are you planning on doing with us after you've taken the treasure?
I'll tell you, Jim lad. I'll be leaving you here on this desert island, and no doubt a passing ship will take you off. One day. On the other hand, I might take Mistress Hawkins with me. I've a passion for her dumplings. Oh, cheeky devil.
Long John, my daughter Sally, spare her, I beg you. Do what you like with me, but spare her. Do you hear me? Spare her. After all, why should she have all the fun?
Oh, never ye mind, Squire, never ye mind. We'll not be touching a single hair on her head. But as for the rest of her, oh yeah.
Here, Long John. After you dealt with us, where are you and your cutthroats off to with Mrs. Hawkins?
We'll be off to the West Indies.
Jamaica?
No, I'm going voluntarily.
We've had that joke.
I wasn't here when we missed
Long John,
Jim lad.
which direction is Jamaica?
Jamaica? Well, let me think now. It'd be a bit beyond Caladear, over, Curses! They'll rue the day they try to get the better of Long John Saliva!
We can't, wait a minute, we can't stop here.
Why not?
That pirate with the cutlass, he looked really mean.
Oh, like my mother said, when she tried to pull her corsets on over her head, keep your head down.
Hey?
Lie low till the danger's past.
Wait a minute.
What?
If we're lying low, how are we going to know if a pirate creeps up on us?
Oh, that's easy. That's it. Look, get this lot to help us.
No, they won't do that.
You're nervous, aren't you?
They don't sound very enthusiastic.
No, well,
try again.
Yeah, all right. Will you tell us if you see a pirate sneaking up on us?
It's easy for them to say that now, isn't it?
Why?
Well, there's no pirates. I mean, it's easy when there's no pirate. When there's a pirate around, what do they do?
The pirate.
Good point. Yeah.
I tell you what.
What?
I'll nip off.
Yes.
And I'll come back disguised as a pirate, and we'll see what they do.
All right.
Right, don't tell them it's me. Don't tell them it's me.
I'll walk up and down here until you come back. Don't be up, will you?
I'll try not to.
Okay, right you are. Nice day, isn't it, being... Don't know, we haven't been outside all day.
There's a
Oh, that worked.
Oh.
Thank you.
Very good.
Well, in that case we can relax a bit. Oh.
Okay.
What should we do to pass the time?
Oh, I don't know. What time is it?
I got Squire Trelawney to write it down on this piece of paper.
Did you?
Yeah.
Here.
Well,
This piece of paper says it's 8 o'clock.
yes, that's right. That's when Squire Trelawney wrote it down for me.
Uh-huh. So what do you tell people when they ask you the time and it isn't 8 o'clock?
Well, I don't show them the paper, do I?
Oh. So how do you know when it is 8 o'clock?
Because it's written on the piece of paper.
Here.
What?
That piece of paper ain't working.
You mean it's a forgery? Oh.
That's the trouble with those things.
Yeah.
Now, what you need is what my old granddad used to have. Yep, it used to wake him in the morning, boil the water, and make him a cup of tea.
I remember that. What was it called?
My grandma.
Here, wait a minute.
Yes.
How did your grandma know when it was 8 o'clock?
She had it written down on a piece of paper. Right, now, listen. You're going to have to be very brave now, all right? Yeah, and I need these people, these good people here to look after him. Because I've got to nip off now, so if you see any pirates sneaking up on him, you tell him, all right? Because he needs looking after. All right, you won't be frightened, will you?
I've got them.
You'll be all right then. Okay,
No,
I'll see
you,
you later.
go on, you nip behind your tree. I know what you're up to.
Never mind.
Right. Oh, you will tell me, won't you? Was I a big coward, really? I mean, I can look big and brave.
He's behind you.
How do you know? He could be coming from the other side. You see? He could be coming from over Here, Long John! I've caught one of them! Oh, no, you haven't. Oh, yes, I have. If I don't get it, I'll have you lot. That's very good, Muhammad Ali. Yeah. Floats like a butterfly. I've got him now! I've got him You cheeky bugger! I'll wake him up! Oh, stop! I can't go any further.
Oh, I haven't run so fast since I mistook a bottle of castor oil for gin.
Any sign of Long John's men?
You think we've lost them then?
I wonder what's happened to Jim and Mrs. Hawkins and Sam. Do you think they got away as well?
I fear not, Sally. I think Jim has possibly sacrificed himself for us. A brave, brave lad.
Ah, brave lad.
Still, the important thing is that we've got the treasure and we are safe. Isn't that so, Dr. Livesey?
Yes, indeed it is. We're rich.
Well, I think that you're both being very hateful and very, very greedy.
Oh.
How could you be so selfish?
Well, it's taken years of practice. But we're getting there.
Enough of this idle chatter. we must look to our defences. Now, look around to see if you can find any of these villains.
Parley with us.
Don't be recognised, but be warned, we have you covered.
Long John wants to discuss the ransom of young Jim Hawkins and his mother.
Anyone got 2 dirhams? All right. But how do we talk?
Well, I've got a highly sophisticated, secure speech system with me.
I thought we weren't allowed mobile phones in the club.
A highly sophisticated, secure system. What is it?
2 cocoa tins and a piece of string.
Egad! This will mean the end of messages in a bottle.
Hello? Hello, this is Squire Trelawney. 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 Squire. Squir. No, I for India. India. I-N-D. Not T. D for Delta. Delta. D-E-L-T. T for Tango. T-A-N-G. G. No, nothing to do with horses.
Hello, this is Sally speaking. What? I see. Very well. Father, Long John says he'll release his prisoners in exchange for the treasure.
Never.
Oh, Father, we don't. What will they do to Jim?
This will be exchanged over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
But what if Jim, Father? He'd also be Long John's prisoner.
Quite right, young lady. But look, if we give the treasure to Long John,
I'm sorry, dears, but sometimes we've got to be ever so brutal, haven't we, dear?
Oh, brutal! We are pirates after all. And you'd better watch yourselves, otherwise I'll have something to say about your headgear and matching accessories.
Oh, shut up, you two, and let me through. Let me have a look at me winnings. Oh, don't just stand there, lads. Break open the chest.
Ah, hold on there, Long John.
Oh,
let's have a look at this. Right.
Hey, this don't look much like treasure to me.
Curses! The chest before rocks. Rocks? Oh. Rocks? What have we done with it, Squire? Where be it?
I haven't touched it. You opened the chest yourself, man.
Well, where be it then? Where be it? Come on, Long John be a losing his patience here. Where be it?
Hold it, Saliva. Do you see this 4.5-inch naval cannon that I'm pointing at you? One false move and I'll fire a 4.5-inch naval at you. Don't try and escape. I have you completely surrounded by one slow-witted, regulating police constable who has orders to run you down with his police bicycle if you make one false move.
Well done, Captain. You arrived in the nick of time.
You can always rely on the Navy, young Hawkins. Squire, did you find the treasure?
No, mate, Jack, the whole thing was a hoax. It was filled with rocks. That map must have been a fraud. The whole thing's going to bankrupt me. I shall be ruined. Ruined!
Jim, that means we can marry. I mean, you don't need to seek your fortune anymore because we've lost ours. So you and I are both equally poor.
Well, mateys, We come all the way here and someone beat us to it.
Here, Long John.
Arr.
We've got ourselves captured.
Arr.
And the hang pirates.
Arr. Would you say we'd made a boo-boo?
Hang Long John. Oh, there goes a chance of another husband.
Oh, Mr. Hawkins, my dear, my bird, my plum. Do we have a word for poor old Long John before he goes to the gallows?
Oh, yes, I've got a word for you, but I'm too much of a lady to use it here. You kept me locked up in a cell, you horrible little man, and you could have done anything to me.
But I never touched thee.
I know, and you could have done anything to me.
Long John, have you been bullying Mrs. Hawkins?
No, she just took umbrage.
Is that poisonous?
No, I've just had an altercation.
Oh, would you like me to rub some ointment on it?
Look, stop taking the mickey, all right? This show couldn't do without me tonight. I'm the big drawer around here, all right?
Hey, just a minute. What? I'm a big drawer too, you know.
Arr! You certainly are a big pair of drawers.
Oh, right, that's it.
Ouch.
My word, we are in a pickle. The squire's lost all his money. Long John and the pirates are for the gallows. Mrs. Hawkins has lost the chance of an husband. And I better return to Hackney. The only two to come out ahead in this adventure is Jim and Sally.
Well, I blame the show's director. He's let that scriptwriter get away with murder. Calls himself a scriptwriter. Fancy writing us into a situation like this. Money for old rope he's getting. Money for old stroke.
Bells up! Look, I've got to get off this island. I can't stay here forever. If I stay here for one moment longer, I'll become a raving madam.
Mike! There's a mistake in the script. It's not madam, it's raving madman.
Thank you for that. I've always been a bit
Bells up, I said!
Oh, I beg your pardon, I'm sure.
Oh, surely it's not as bad as all that.
Yes, it is.
Well, perhaps you're right. But I know everything will turn out all right in the end. If only I knew how. Oh, I just wish I could bring everything about. I wish I could make everything normal again.
Well, greetings, folks. Now there's a surprise, a transformation before your eyes. All this time I've really been not Auntie Hawkins, but the Fairy Queen. Yes, Jim, my story's sad. But when I married your mortal dad, from the fairy kingdom I was banished, and all my powers just up and vanished. Oh, I brought you up as an ordinary boy, in a mortal life that was full of joy. But as Auntie Hawkins I had to stay until you made that wish today. So, Jim, you're half a fairy, just fancy. It's just like the plot from Iolanthe. But there is just one thing that's in a bit of a mess. Haven't I put on weight since I last wore this dress? So here I am, and with this wand I've got to try and end this ghastly plot.
Well, Mother, you know the situation's tragic. Can you sort it out with some good fairy magic?
You know I can, Jim. Just wait and see. David Copperfield's got an out on me. Right. There is one problem left, my dears. I ain't done no magic for 25 years. So hold on to each other and brace yourselves tight. Stand by for the biggest bang of the night. Hubble, bubble, toilet trouble, gin and tonic, mine's a double. Make a spell to end this plot and get rid of this rotten lot. Open wide your fairy doors and send them all to England's shores. Oh dear, my spell's gone wrong. To England's shores they haven't gone. The rest of the cast have now come on. Makes me feel a proper prawn. So, to Abu Dhabi I must flee for a slice of cake and a cup of tea.
I say, what's going on? Who are these chaps?
I caught them getting on the Hispaniola, sir. They says they want to go to Bradford.
Sir?
And that's not all.
No.
You have a look in their suitcase.
Auxiliary timbers! It's ours! It's ours! It's the treasure! It's ours!
No, no. Cheap imitations, made in Taiwan.
Oh, no! They're genuine! We found the treasure!
No, no, sir. We found treasure.
So, we...
Bingo! Just how badly do you want to get to Bradford?
Oh, very much, sir. You see, Mahmood and I want to open up this Indian takeaway.
We're going to call it the cash and carry.
And, would you be willing to pay your passage to England?
Oh, yes, sir. Very much, sir.
By sharing the treasure with us?
God, blind.
We don't have any choice, Ahmed.
We're rich! We're rich!
I can retire in private practice.
There's only one snag, of course.
Snag? What snag?
Now that we've arrested most of our crew, how are we going to sail the Hispaniola back to England?
Oh, yes, yes.
Long John,
Aren't you mad?
just how much do you value your neck?
My neck?
Yes, your neck and the necks of your men.
Well,
By sailing us back to England, we'll release you and say nothing of your treacheries to the authorities, sir. Well, what do you say? Do you have a bargain?
Seems like a very generous offer indeed. What do you say, lad?
So it ends happily after all. Private practice it is then.
We all share the treasure!
We get to Bradford.
Or we avoid having our necks stretched.
I've had my fortune so I can marry Sally. Squire, may I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
Take her, my boy, take her. She's all I've got. Well, she's all I've got I'm giving you, anyway. Oh, that reminds me, I have something rather special here. It belonged to your mother.
It's beautiful. See how the light reflects its myriad colours? Is it a ruby?
No, it's a boiled sweet.
Squire, it's yours. We couldn't possibly accept
No, take it, please. If you suck it long enough, it turns to yellow. And there's more to come when I've gone.
Not a peppermint.
It's turned out well. I knew all along my spell had not gone wrong. They're all so happy, but it's plain to see there's still no chance of a husband for me.
Dear Orbeez, just wait and see. You'll be all right if you stay with me. But one thing's been bothering me now for some time. For heaven's sake, please stop us talking in rhyme.
Thanks for the offer. I'm sure you're a rave, but I couldn't marry a man with 1 foot in the grave. As for the other, I'm sure it's no crime. So from this moment on, we'll stop talking in verse.
You mean there's not verse to come?
Oh, shut up! Hattie, does that mean you're free to marry me?
Well, I'm available, but I'm not free.
What are you going to do with your share of the money?
Well, next year I'm going to buy this island, and I'm going to turn it into a giant make-believe land where all my fairy subjects can study magical processes.
Oh! You mean you're going to open another campus for the higher colleges of technology? Still, if we get married and put our money together, we'll have more than ever before.
Well, that's settled then.
Yes.
We'll get married in the Admiral Benbow, and then we can nip upstairs and put our little treasures together. Do you mind? Thank you.